What message does the universe have for us today? I got the little intuition that this is a love reading. Interesting, some trouble may be brewing. Assert yourself more and joy. So this does say to me that there is some kind of change coming up, some kind of maybe even a breakthrough that is going to propel you into a new element in your love life, or at least in your emotional life. This could be internal, doesn't have to be involving another person. So I've been directed to this deck, which I'm not overly connected to, but lately it's been doing the great stuff. So Twin Flame Oracle deck, what do you want to tell us about this? Some trouble may be brewing. Assert yourself more and joy. I've been certainly getting a lot of messages recently about boundaries. And if you've been in any kind of codependent relationship ever in your life, or you may be in some sort of codependent type situation, even with a family member, boundaries is what I'm getting. It's time to actually assert yourself more, as this card said. Make yourself the main character energy, big dick energy, however you want to channel it. You put yourself first and go, well, this is what I'm doing. How can we make this work for both of us? And maybe it won't work for both of us because this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm living my life. This is what I want. Can you imagine walking down the street with someone chasing after you, striding through your own life, and if someone can keep up with you, they can keep up with you. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling around this. And if this is really alien to you, that is your sign to start to behave like this. I find when I'm walking with someone, I'm always like half a step behind them. And that's very strange. It's a strange thing to realize you're doing, just deferring to somebody else to lead, just automatically by default. What does this deck have to say about the situation? Okay, there is a lesson to be learned from this. So whatever you are, whatever trouble is brewing, whatever comes to surface within you at the moment is obviously a learning and growing situation. This card says the same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. So this is saying about getting in tune, two people getting in tune for a reunion. And this card is from the other person. It says, I'm beginning to focus on my mission and our connection is part of that. Actually, what I'm getting from this card is that we should all be focusing on our own mission. And if this relationship can be part of that, then that is well and good. But don't be dithering around waiting for somebody to come into your life to make your life happen. My life will begin when I've got this partner, that partner, then we can start to plan our future together. No, it's really time to start charting your own course in life and setting sail. So that's the energy I'm getting. What do the cards have to say? Yeah, it is about setting off, leaving something from the past behind, charting your own course, forgetting about other people. Set off into your own future. There is abundance ahead. There is the King of Pentacles energy here. This might be what you have to leave behind. So what is, I'm going to look at energies to lean away from and energies to lean towards, just so I can clarify this message. Yeah, so this to me is now saying comfort zone. This is a really happy place to be. It's abundant. You're in a family scenario, a company, corporation, or a partnership where I'm really drawn to the walls around this area. There's blue sky out there, but this nice abundance is really within the walls of, I guess, a walled castle. And it is really time to get out of there and actually step into your own King of Pentacles energy. Oh my God, this is almost identical to a reading that came out yesterday about leaving behind this to be the queen. It was the Queen of Pentacles. Alone on your throne is the words I said, to get out of the group scenario and group thinking, partnership thinking, like stop thinking of yourself as part of a binary equation or as part of a group when you are meant to be striking out on your own for your own abundance here. I'm always amazed, I shouldn't be, when the cards repeat messages but using slightly different cards to deliver the same thing. I get a bit anxious about repeating messages, but my guides assure me that it is useful to connect with different people with slightly different readings. There's a purpose to it, or maybe it's just hammering a message to get it through. Energies to lean away from, energies to lean towards. Oh my God, lean away from lovers, connections, being in partnership with someone, making that the primary decider of the direction of your life. What do you want? You know, what is it for you? Put yourself again in that main character energy. Energy to lean towards. You wouldn't believe it. I believe it, but it's hard to believe. Leaving home, leaving the stability behind of this. So this is the Four of Wands in reverse. Lean towards being carefree, lack of roots, adventure, moving on, just sort of freeing up, getting rid of those boundaries, those four walls, stepping outside of the four walls and the walls on this this castle, this very rich castle. Yeah, it's about stepping out on an adventure now to the wilderness of what you want, pursuing your own goals. This is going to be very, very good for your heart chakra. It's going to be very nourishing to your heart and soul to flee this empty nest scenario. Fly the coop. This is an olive branch, but I'm really just attracted to the bird flying and the nest, the empty nest. It is saying fly, be free. It can be a bit of a peace offering. There's no need to get angry or bitter to make this separation, but I mean, I normally would never say this, but that to me is the bird flying out of the nest and finding freedom. It's scary. It's scary to be out in the wild blue yonder without the safety of the cozy comfort. It looks to be something that is going to be happening very soon, Southern Hemisphere winter. And look, there is something, this says very likely, this card. It's a timing card. So don't be surprised if something tips you out of the nest and has you flying before you are ready for it, before you feel you are ready for it. What else do we need to know here about this situation that is encouraging you to get out into the wild blue yonder? You know what to do. Give this opportunity the benefit of the doubt. Be open, candid, and, well, blunt. So in asserting yourself more, you can start with tact and diplomacy, but you might have to be quite blunt. And what I'm getting about this is that it's not bluntness with your words, but it's bluntness with your thoughts. It's like being decisive and going like, no, kind of maybe, shall I, you know, be very candid with yourself, blunt with yourself, and certainly be very blunt with that. State plainly what it is that you are doing, what it is you want. What else have we got here? And there's something fair about this. The fair deal lives on the other side of this for you. What's the outcome here for this collective? Flying the coop. Peace, serenity, a fresh start and passion, new beginning, new growth. And look, it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a whole new cycle in your life. This is a really important moment in your life, a pivotal moment. It's kind of akin to the first time you leave home. This is an equivalent to that no matter what age you are. So if you'd like a reading about your own personal situation, please email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy as you fly. the empty nest.